This is stalactites, but we are not in a cave. We are now in the tunnel under the first float gate of the Moscow Channel in Dubna. There used to be more cyclists here as the tunnel had been planned as one way. It was in 1937, and since that time much water has flown. For 70 years the tunnel has never been overhauled. And how could that be if it is the only road to the left bank part of Dubna? And still, the Moscow Channel federal publicly funded institution carried out some repair work last year. However, it looks as if they did not, except some new slabs in the crown and these open hazardous drains. Almost everything is hazardous here: the narrow path, the broken road, footwalks, and exposed wires, and half-light. But when you leave the tunnel, you keep on feeling worried. The dam is ahead. Ivankovskaya hydropower station was built in the same 1937 and has never been repaired. Meanwhile, it is the key object in the water supply system of Moscow. The Moscow Channel functioning is impossible without it, as well as passing to the left bank part of Dubna. The dam and the tunnel were likely to have been made for reverse traffic, but today 20,000 cars a day pass on average here. In spite of the wonderful sight on the Volga, one must carefully mind his way not to get into one of the numerous pits on the pavement. There is a dangerous barrier-free environment here. The state program with the same name ended not far from the dam. And all this on the background of the famous monument to Lenin near the magnificent building of the Ivankovskaya hydropower station. This is really the place for the lessons of history. Speaking about children, on the territory of the Dubna hydraulic structure, there is an even more dangerous place than the dam and the tunnel. It is the water sports stadium, which was destroyed by the flood of 2013. Its construction had been financed from the Moscow region budget. It managed to hold 6 Russian stages of the Water Skiing World Cup and even the World Competition of 2011. But because of the conflict between the Dubna authorities and the Moscow Channel Federal State Enterprise, the fate of the sports stadium was not clear for quite a time, and then a flood happened, and the stadium has been in ruins for 3 years by now. Broken tribunes, slippery mossy rails, decayed planks which break under your feet, all this stays near water without any fences quite available for any super brave teenager. And the stadium shows off the attitude of the Moscow Channel Directorate to the object's security, and makes it clear to the city authorities that the tunnel and dam repair is long to be waited for. Peter Laring, Construction.ru.